these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib, ain't getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day these petty take, but that
Fucking L9, let's go, kid.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
How are we? No, I really wasn't. I was just fucking. I had
Coach,
2.
thank you much. EA Sports coverage.
I was on Zoom, so I was messaging
Los Angeles,
like a
California.
retard.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an
I had
NFL
2,
game,
but I haven't
and that
drank
was
in a while.
evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back
Yo,
to just
Debo in a second for Tyreek Hill, bro. Debo Samuel in a second for Tyreek Hill. Did you even see that trade? Oh, I said in the group chat. Well, Mitch offered a ham and cheese sandwich and a bag of balls for what's his face?
On first down, Wynn.
Nah, Kareem.
Pressure, and down he goes. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Wynn flushed out right.
Come on.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The
Forgot to download my playbook.
And now they face a third down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Wynn. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
Good call, ref. Good call. Good call.
Force a 4th down. Instead, PI gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all
Who's
over.
59? He fucking shot up there like it was not. Reggie Ragland?
About a yard up to the 32.
You.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance to win.
Come on.
Around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you
Yeah,
turn into a shootout.
just
That
came
means your
back.
offense has to keep pace. It is
Not
tough
too
to complete
long
passes
ago.
against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
60 Pittsburgh.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
Jonathan Taylor, you want more
They tried a
carries?
quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
you.
what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wynn. And he'll get into the
Brian Wynn gets
end zone.
cracked every play no matter what.
An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I
still
script
have
to
this
attack.
fucking cone?
They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Yos. Oh, coming out 5 wide right away.
Darnold on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Darnold.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
one that's intercepted.
There's that.
Picked off at the 45.
Oh, yeah.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he
I traded 2 first-round picks for that guy. He's a star, but he's a 79. I think he's on LSU right now. Christian Fulton.
You get a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped.
Yeah.
Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead.
I thought I missed him.
Guys, they'll be even more aggressive.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Now
get that!
And now the Rams
Let's
have got it going
go!
away. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Ralph Foot, baby.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
What the fuck was that?
This is fielded at the goal line.
I don't like that.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I thought if you kicked it more on a line drive, they would kick it out of bounds, but I guess not.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I don't want that guy, Cordero, getting any
scores. A
fucking...
3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. They complete it to him. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down.
Bernardrick McKinney.
Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
He's usually a middle linebacker.
On 1st down,
I moved him outside.
That one is caught by Hunt. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Before the game, Charles Manson put up the pictures of the kids that Tyreek Hill and Kareem Hunt beat up. Yep, in the locker room. Yep. Pre-beating and post-beating. Yeah, the girl. My bad. Yeah, he punted that girl. Yeah. Everyone deserves a second chance. Yeah, I don't like my D right now.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
He's pretty good in real life.
A 1st down pickup of 8.
He's decent in fucking fantasy at least.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he gets this inside.
Number 36 doesn't like going for the picks.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
Hit him
and
hard.
comes towards the middle of the field, and now
And
what he's trying to
often.
do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First down, Packers.
Hey, Charlie!
Darnold from the red zone now. That's going to be caught
Oh, get
by
the ball.
Richardson. And now
Get up.
fumble.
Get
Ball's
up.
out,
No.
and the Rams
Don't.
have
No.
got it back. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact.
Yeah, I
and
agree. The
coughed it
fumbles
up.
in this game are
And all I
ridiculous.
remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have
I've
to
been
make
on
them
both
pay
sides of
sometimes.
it,
You have to
so
put it on them, big tackle,
they
knock
do
the
even
ball
it
free.
out, I feel
Anything
like,
you can
but
do to slow them
it's
down.
fucking crazy.
I'm coming after you! Stay driven!
Yeah.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Throwing on first down. Win. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Touchdown, LA! Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That
Yeah,
was
I know.
9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown,
The worst is when you're
Sirline will
coming
kick it
back
away.
and you'll fucking be on a nice drive and fumble
Fielded about a
at the
yard
end.
deep.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know.
And he'll bring it a few past
Yeah.
the 20 to the 23-yard line.
It happens all the fucking time. Yeah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally
There you go.
know me.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Dude, I don't get that. I literally play cover 4.
Defense, they weren't fooled on that
Something
post
so
route. They just
fucking-
couldn't make the play.
Oh, whatever.
And the offense definitely tried to
I
fool
know.
them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still
I've had
it covered,
Tyreek Hill before.
yet
It's
they were able to
ridiculous.
come up with a nice play.
A first down throw, Darnold. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
I wouldn't mind that because I invested a lot of money in my D.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Check.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now it's Darnold. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
I have trust
Seibert able to
issues.
knock this one through. And high
28 to
fives for that
3.
one as that
Did you do that on
drive ends in
purpose?
3. So 3 drives for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Same. I'd punt and kick
on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Yep.
Touchdown.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Hey, box drop. Get it.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down, LA. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards.
Jakeem Grant makes tackles on kickoffs all the fucking time.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I'm just icing you mentally.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to do something.
Sammy Darnold stinks.
Right? I don't want to create more.
Dude, I literally had 4 people supposed to be back there.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. On 1st and 10, Darnold complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Darnold.
Oh!
He completes it to Boyd. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23. Darnold from the gun. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert? And
touchdown, Packers! From 8 yards out, and the Packers get a score closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Where the fuck?
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On 1st and 10, Wynn, and it's caught, Beckham. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, Wynn. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in the bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now.
You
it's
love Brian Wynn.
Oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Yo! Oh, he did rock you, though. Jonathan Abram. Abram?
60 outlaw.
No, he's like 25.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line. Hey, Delta. There.
On first down, Wynn. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It won't be a sack, but it's no good.
No, I agree.
It brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Let's get it. Hey, wahoo.
Wahoo.
Looking to throw on second down. Wynn. Buying time to his left. This is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Odell Beckham with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys
I wanted another fumble bad. Yeah, you were due for an L.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Back now in Los Angeles. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly
fucking
here.
eat a dick.
Flag as well.
Eat a dick.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Darnold down to throw. It's Hill.
Oh, I wish he'd fumbled.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, Hunt. And brought down, but not
at least
before
Hunt's
they
running
get
like
it
a
inside
man
the
right
10
now.
to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the edge.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt.
No.
Hunt is not going to get there. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. One receiver left, 3 to the right. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. And here we go on 4th. Darnold, and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure on the offense.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
No fucking surprise. We're up 29. We're going to run down the fucking Packers lead.
But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no choice but to throw it downfield.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Wynn. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Check 26, check 26.
Throwing on 1st down.
Oh,
Win. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check. 80 weapon. Hey, Alpha. Fire.
Throwing again. Wynn. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time, it's a set.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Looking to throw. Win. That's going to be caught. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
I'll fucking hurt that guy. I'll take the penalty,
don't
dude.
forget what has happened.
I dare you to fucking stay in bounds with him next time. Dare you.
How poorly everything went for us today.
I was coming hit, stick, and all.
And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows?
What are you doing?
For this team again.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The Packers going to use one of their
Did you just call timeout?
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
All right, I feel
and
that,
they were
I
more
guess.
than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter.
No, the clock wasn't stopped.
Like
I mean, the clock wasn't going. I just...
Second down and 10, Darnold.
Dude, that ball is bouncing. Someone needs to fucking
Good
catch
effort
that
there,
shit.
trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to and this will be caught. And the
yeah, I'm a
continues.
dickhead, I know.
It's another touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And that's caught inside the 30.
The 30 call PI.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Los Angeles, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in.